Um, hello, TikTokers. So I just thought I should come here and say um talk about something. Um, Coming from Africa, where we grew up from, I'm going to talk about Africa, specifically Uganda, where I come from, and I'm not going to talk about other countries because I do not know their culture. I do not know people's upbringing, what they believe in, but I'm going to talk about generally Africa or Uganda. Do we know that a lot of things that we put our children through while growing, excuse me, it could be relatives, could be family members, but we know a lot of it is abuse. And psychologically, it affects your way of thinking when you grow up or when you actually get a chance to travel to these Western world countries. For example, I'll give you an example of we all have like some rich, I think every family member has like that rich family, uncle, auntie, um, cousins, or has, that cousin, that uncle, the children, they're financially okay. And then you have, because that's the majority in Africa, then you have the relatives behind that family that are extremely poor, or they don't have, or they are struggling through life. I remember when I was growing up, I used to visit some of my uncles, like going to my uncle's home or going to my auntie's home or going to my the village where it was like a home family for most family members. Now they used to go there every Christmas, but it used to be like a gathering for all the family members because that uncle of ours was like one of the top rich guy, and he was okay. He was doing very well for himself. But as I grew older, when I look back, do you know that just among the family members, people were treated very differently, even among the kids. If you're a child from a struggling home, despite being a relative or not, you'd be pushed on the side. You are not allowed to sit where others sit. You are not allowed to eat from where others are eating. You were the person who had to be picked up to wash dishes, to go get water from the well, and they would even make you do. It was for the growing up, it was like fun, but it wasn't fun. You would be picked up on to make you dance for like maybe 50p, because and these were adults doing that to you. And I look back and I think, you know, we are, especially now that, we are in 2024. Of course, things still happen back home. A lot still happen. You find amongst family members others discriminating the other family members just because they do not have, just because they don't dress like them, they can't afford, because not because they want, but they can't afford, or just because they don't go to maybe the top schools, not because they are not smart, not because, but just because they do not have, they cannot afford. But you find your actual family members discriminating you, putting you down, making you feel like you're non-existence, making you feel like you're a nobody, making you feel, and that actually, when you grow, it comes back, it torments you mentally. And that's why I think a lot of black people still we tend people, I mean, like the Western world, they tend to find us maybe quite aggressive, maybe quite because of the hardships that we've gone through, because of how we've struggled through life. We build that tough skin. We build a wall around us, and we are very suspicious about everyone. So because we build a wall around us, it's very difficult to penetrate through us, or we are suspicious of everyone because we think everyone is against us, or everyone is going to hurt us, or everyone is going to bring us down or pull us down. Yeah, I mean, I just thought, I should start sharing my journey, because it's not nice. It's not nice on how people treat other people back home. Because here, like for example, in the UK, for example, I was saying the UK where I am, you can meet a very rich person, extremely rich. You will never know that they are millionaires. They'll be sitting on a train like you. You can meet someone in a restaurant. I mean, there are some restaurants that are quite expensive, that it's not easy, but you can go to, even maybe you could be in a workplace. You just go and buy coffee. He will buy coffee, and he will even stand behind you if you're in a queue. He will not come and use his power and use his money to make other people invisible, to belittle other people. And I wish Africans, we could get to a point where we treat each other with dignity as humans, as human beings, despite of your education background, despite of your financial pockets, despite of, but treating people with love, compassion, and look at everyone with some form of some level of dignity. Yeah, that's what I thought I should share, and have a good day. Bye.